I've got my samurai sword and the Ono Sendai fired up. This can only mean one thing. Welcome back, chummers. This is Mellowseven, and we are going to play some Shadowrun. That's right, a little cyberpunk action. You know, I've been played a little bit of BattleTech and played a little bit more off camera. And it's done by Hairbrained Schemes, who just also happens to be the same group that gave us Shadowrun. There's a bunch of official chapters to Shadowrun. We've got Hong Kong, and we've got Great Dragon, and there's 8 billion unofficial mods to this game with all sorts of adventures that people have built for us. It is perfect. Perfect for what we want to do, and so we are going to give it a try. I have played this once before. I didn't get, well, I don't know how far I got. I didn't finish. I got my butt kicked. I had a lot of trouble with the decking stuff, with the online stuff. Since then, however, I have played and beat. Oh, geez, I just forgot the name of the game. Darn it, XCom. And XCOM uses the same system, or Shadowrun used the system that XCOM used. And so I'm hoping that extra little bit of practice within XCOM is going to pay off here in Shadowrun. We will find out. So let's go ahead. Let's do a new game. Let's see. We got Dead Man Switch is the first of the official start of this thing. So we're going to run with that. Let's launch the campaign. We're going to run it in normal. Yeah, I thought hard about easy, to be honest, just so we could beat it. But let's go normal. Let's add a little bit of drama because I suck. And even in normal, there's a pretty decent chance we're going to get our asses kicked. So we're going to go male. And take a drink. And another drink. There's going to be a lot of reading in this one. I have to keep my voice going. And decide what we want to play. So we could be a human. We could be an elf. We could be a dwarf. We could be an orc. Or we can be a troll. Those are our options. For those of you that aren't aware, kind of the basic story of Shadowrun, there was kind of an apocalyptic event which unleashed magic back on the world, has brought back these metahumans. On top of that, we also have high technology. We have our deckers, which are kind of a hacker type of thing. Think, I don't know, just think hackers, right? You don't need to think too deep about that. There's plenty of movies about that. In combination with magic using elves. Generally, you choose one direction or the other. If you get cybernetics, that starts to... the more cybernetic you go, the less you can touch magic, right? The world of technology and the world of magic don't want to touch. So those are kind of your options. You can go one way or the other. So if we were to go human, we could go street samurai. We could go mage, decker, shaman. Shaman's a summoner, essentially, right? Rigger. We run drones. We can do hacking, that sort of things. Physical adept. Think, your magic using monk of legend, right? Think all of your anime. We've taken that magic, we've internalized it. We can shoot fireballs. We can hit somebody with a finger and watch them explode. That type of stuff. Or we can create our own class altogether where we do all the work ourselves. I'm not quite sure what I want to be honest. Humans are average, right? +3 karma because we're average. We don't get any real bonuses, so we get a little bit extra experience to put towards skills. Karma is your XP that we're going to get. So 9s across the board, right? Our elf, we get an extra +1 to our charisma, and you can see there 9, 11, 9, 12, 9, 9. Dwarves, an extra 1 to willpower. So things like resisting magic, that might be good for that. A little bit stronger too. Body's 11. 9, 12, 9, 9, 11. You see here, none of them drop, right? We're not average in that we're average. We're actually the baseline. Everybody else is better than us, essentially. An orc. The only thing here, so far, a little bit of charisma and intelligence have dropped. And our troll. Troll has only a charisma of 6 and intelligence of 6. Excuse me. But a body of 17, which could be interesting. If we were to go, there's no reason for me to be tired. I'm just, that was my preparatory yawn, not my tired yawn. If we look at, say, a physical adept here, right? Focus magic internally to develop their utmost intention, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Become honed physical machines using magic to enhance their close combat abilities. That's interesting, and they get this chi casting. So strength, our willpower is still 9, so it doesn't drop from that. So I think willpower and body would kind of be our big ones there. I don't know. You know, this is a world where we've got magic, we've got machine guns. Man, it seems awful dangerous to want to have to close with every individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it works just fine, and I'm sure we could run, you know, dwarf, orc, or troll, and do probably just fine with that. On the other hand, what I really struggled with last time was the rigging, right? The decker, right? So instead of a rigger with the drones, which is pretty cool, and we could go rigger and still do a fair amount of online decking action, right? Because the similar stats, they're both intelligence stat, kind of their skills fall in the same tree. We could go decker or rigger. But because I had so much trouble, I think we're going to go decker. I'm just not sure what race we want to use. Intelligence. You know, nobody's going to have more intelligence than a human, and we are going to get a little bit of extra XP. I say we just go human, right? We're going to keep this first one just down to what we are. We need a beard, right? Because, I need to pick a picture first. There's somebody with a beard. What is this anti-facial hair bias here? We got one guy with a beard. One guy with a beard. We got some horrible sideburns. I could actually grow those. Well, I have grown them. They just have to connect up with a beard at the moment. Ooh. All right, where's our guy with the beard? Let's find him. There we go. You know, that's pretty much what we have right there. So, you know, I think we can hairstyle. Oh, here we go. Now we can change these things. Sorry, we got to click that little deal there. So they've given us this guy right here. We don't have hair, so we can't change the color, I guess. Is the skin tone? You know, we're a decker, so we're inside a lot, so we're going to make him a little bit pale. Beard color. Oh, that's kind of pink. Okay. White there. Ooh, this kind of a light brown. Sure, why not? Doesn't show up very well on the model. Maybe we'll go a little darker just so it shows up. None of these really speak to me. There, we'll go dark brown. It shows up on the thing. Let's continue our stats, see what we got going on. All right, karma represents the experience characters earn while running in the shadows and achieving goals. It's used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. So we've got 8 karma available to us. This right here, if my quickness is 3, I cannot raise any of the quickness related attributes above 3. So you can see this line here. I can raise my combat skill up to here, ranged combat to here, but no farther until I raise my quickness itself. So we are going to need some sort of ranged combat. In fact, that's probably more important initially than decking. I have played, like I said, I've played a little bit of this, so I know that... oops. There's 1... 2. Let's go to 2 first. We have to figure out what type of gun we want. I'm kind of a big fan of SMGs. They're not super good, but you know what? Do that. We do a rifle. We do a shotgun. You know what? I don't know that I've done a shotgun before. There we go. Let's add a couple points in shotgun. We've got 2 more points left. Not worried about strength, intelligence. So here, this is our decking skill. So let's scroll down here. Required for decking, main component to calculate the chance of enemy computer programs or deckers. Increase this skill, unlock special abilities. So if we were to go here, we could mark a target, right? This increases your chance to hit enemies by 10% when used. I think this is just within the matrix, so to speak, right? We've got a Sony CTY 360. City 360 is not an Ono Sendai, but you know what? We can't mix our authors too much. We'll go with it. You can see here drone control, which is rigger access with drone combat. So there is some overlap here. This is essentially just our straight decking stuff, and then this is our drone control stuff. So we do have 2 points left. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in to our decking ability right there, and we will go ahead and confirm that. This is kind of, your etiquette is kind of the group of people you were with, the people you know how to talk to, the people you know how to be comfortable with. If we're corporate, then when we're hanging out with the corporate salarymen, right, we know how to talk to them, we understand them, and they understand us, so to speak. So in this, we are supposed to be a Shadowrunner, and so Shadowrunner makes a lot of sense for us. We could also, you know, maybe we play this a little closer to the vest, you know, security maybe coming out of military and or law enforcement. You know, that would be your security guys. You know, I did, you know, come out where I am through the military, and those are the people I know how to talk to. So my own etiquette would either be probably security or, you know, maybe a little bit academic. I work in a college. I can fake the funk now and then. But in this time, we're going to be a Shadowrunner in this game. We know that. We may as well make this fit the story that we're going to be in. A little bit more roleplay-esque. We'll run with that. And, of course, well, it's easy enough to pick the game. I'm Mellowseven, so we are going to be Mellowseven. There we go. Confirm. Down and out. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova Hot, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slagging Fixer hasn't called, the money's run out, and then some. Sinless and free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacores who just want your new yen. Something needs to change, and soon. So, the sinless comment about a sin is essentially your social security number, your social ID number, right? And so you've got people that are kind of official people, right? They have a sin, they have that official number, they're in the system, right? And then you have the rest of us, right? Those of us that aren't paying taxes, but we're also not getting any benefits, right? Nobody's looking out for you. It also means you have a little bit of anonymity. So, you know, think of a Shadowrunner a little bit as a high-tech magic-using mercenary, right? And being off the grid, being off the system is a little bit better, right? You're not logged into Facebook every day. You're not collecting your salary from your big corporation. You're not having a fire department show up when your house catches on fire. But at the same time, you can slip through the cracks a little bit easier. It's not as easy to look for you without that number, right? So let's continue on. All right, your apartment, 2054. It's 3 a.m. and you've got nowhere to go but down. A slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. I was doing better than I have through good chunks of my life. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that sort of thing. Let's take a look at our contacts. The list is sad, dried up. Carter Detroit, Fixer, no response to messages. Dowd, Runner, dead. Felton Nash, Fixer, missing since February. New Larry, Runner, dead. Sam Watts, Runner, probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangoma, Runner, dead. Halfjack, Dealer, retired or dead. Okay, well that's promising. List goes on. All either dead ends or just plain dead. Personal calendar, empty, nothing to do. Put down the notebook. Well, that looks like all of our little spots that we can click on. Oh, got that. Let's check this first. State of the art in 2050, broken since 2051. That's a little closer to real life than I would like. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against the brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam waits. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again, or worse. Shouldn't have given you my comm code, Gonk. Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. Probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So why am I dead? Psh, who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd. That's a name you hadn't heard in a long time. Time for the flashback. "3 years ago, a makeshift bar in the Seattle docks, the night Dowd went down. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd, never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. I hate this friggin' city, Mellowseven. It's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. I get it. Take a pill and relax. Sure, Mellow. Sure. Whatever you say. I don't know, Mellowseven. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run. So far. But he needs watching. Shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer's late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say. Don't you, Larry? Go ahead. Spill it. You were sloppy. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. That true, Sam? You miss a beat back there? No, Mellowseven, I didn't miss a beat. I was on my game the whole time. Remember, I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused, dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I seen you fling a lightning bolt. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared that holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Did you keep us here long enough, Larry? Looks that way. Sorry, Mellowseven. Kinda like you. I just like money better. We got incoming. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're going to take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends a little more carefully, Mellowseven. At least we have each other. You miss me when I'm gone. All right. He runs. So, their entire team runs, then our entire team runs. That's how it goes. And unfortunately, they got to go first. This isn't looking good for us. That's a hell of a first round by them. Now, I think we're okay. So, we're going to have to take out New Larry first. That's my first goal here. So, we'll get on Sangoma here. Let's see. We can do an aim shot. We're just going to do single shot. 10 damage. One more. We get two moves. We can use them both as combat, both as moves, one of each. We're going to move to combat. Change guns. Put another couple shots in a New Larry. Oh, 9 damage. He's still up. I'm not happy about that. Where do we want to run with Sam? So this, we can go this entire space with one move. If we want to go out here, we could go this far with 2 moves. I'd kind of like to do this with 1 move, but we're not going to get... I guess we just go here. This is as good as we're going to get for protection. Looks like we got a 99% chance to fire. Oh, I don't think it's going to take 2 bullets. Well, that's our option. Throw a burst into Larry, finish him off. Oh, thank God somebody missed. Another one missed. 92% chance. 3, weak. 6 that time, we did a little better. Ah, both weak shots. Come on, finish him off. There we go. Got a 94% chance just on a single shot. So let's go ahead and take that. I think first we're going to move over here. She wasn't hunched down, which means she wasn't using that cover. So we're going to come over here, get ourselves some cover, put a weak shot into him. We didn't finish him off, unfortunately, but now we're at least a little bit spread off. There are grenades in this game. That's not good. Copper agrees. UPS guy out there, that's the problem. Not at our house though, so hopefully Copper will leave him alone. Okay, which way are we going? We got a 69% chance that way. I think we can let Sangoma take care of him. I think we're gonna. Is there no? I think we're gonna step there. See, do we have anything in our inventory? We got a grenade. Oh, it takes takes both of our abilities to use that. So. Never mind. 83. Not sure why that one's harder to hit. That's okay. Well, maybe he moved more. Put a shot into him. Sam, I think you're going to go to this side. Ah, crap. I don't really have any good spots to move him. Let's start with Sangoma. Oh, come on. Still up. Okay, so we're going to move Sam over here. Maybe. That guy's almost dead. If we go to here, that gives... We're cornered. I could move twice. You know what, we're going to take 1 shot. There we go, and now we can move. The question is where? Slide around on this side of the box. There we go. Okay, that worked out okay for us. I was worried about Sangoma there. Slide. Oh, I was on the wrong person. Damn it. See, can we use that grenade? It's enough. Be quiet. It's okay. Trying to see if there's... Oh, I wasn't really trying to throw it there. Damn it. I was trying to move the screen around. Okay, that's okay. 99% chance. Bam! Knocked him down. Uh-oh. Couple more. That's usually some sort of hazard, right? A slipping hazard, an electrical hazard, a chemical hazard, whatever. So we know we don't want to run in there. So we got a 54% chance with him. Let's go ahead and do an aim shot. This means that we can use one every 3, or 3 turns. There's a 3-turn cooldown, I guess is what it means. So, oh, weak shot, damn it. That sucks. This is going to be bad. We got people out in the open. Good, missed. Good, we got lucky there. Now we want to take down the shaman. Alright, the shaman's the one that's gonna... If the shaman's up... Ah! One more. Out of ammo. Damn it. Well, at least we'll get out of cover for those guys. See, can we finish him? No! No, come on! There we go. That's going to help a lot. So the shaman goes down, the summon goes down. Weak hit on Sam. We've still got this mage over here. Ah, Sangoma's just getting beat up. That guy hasn't taken much damage at all. I'm going to slide over here, which should take me more or less out of his firing arc. Oh, that was a good hit. Nice crit. Sam needs to reload. Go full auto. Oh, we only did 6 damage, but it was weak, so only 3. There we go. Took that guy down. Moving to cover. There we go. That's better. Oh, Sam got just nailed there. That's not good. And we missed. Moving to cover. He doesn't have much left. And we missed. Point blank range and we missed. Missed again. Come on. There we go. Sangoma lowers her eye. Can't talk. Sangoma lowers her gun. Eyes Sam. You okay, Sam? Sam's breathing's heavy. He looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. Copper, calm down. That was a hell of a thing. You don't look so good, Sam. You were born for this gig, Mellowseven. Me? Not so much. Think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. We're gonna pause here for a second. Down, out, go. A little too much excitement for the dogs. I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. It's good to have dreams, right? What about you? Me? I do this. It's the only life I know. Well, you're a dumbass, and I'll drink to you when you're dead. Ah, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna outlast you. Guess you can drink to me. You stare at Sam's face on your comlink. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 new yen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengard, and McCain. When the job is done, they'll know what to do. Turns to his left. Chet? Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Mengard, and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. Look, Mellowseven, I led a Drek life, and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'd say my schedule's pretty clear right now. Hope you just said yes. I got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you find me. See you on the slab. Rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. And we will continue with the next episode. Hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Thumbs down if you hated it. This game has been out for a while, and I have not played it in a very long time. You got some tips for me? You got some hints? You got some mods we're going to need at some point, or maybe run a game with? I would love to hear it. Let me know. And don't forget to subscribe if you would like. I'm really having trouble talking today. I'm telling you, this one's gonna be a hard speaking one for me. If you would like to see more, do not forget to subscribe. We will see you next time.